Hey guys, let's talk about Wonder Woman issue number 289. Look at this. We've got Captain Wonder. Oh my gosh, Captain Wonder. Check this one out. And the Madness of Dr. Psycho. Plus, the Enchantress is back to battle the Crime Lord. All right, well, let's take a look at this one. Picked this one up today at a show. Pretty interesting. We've got Roy Thomas, baby. Yes, Gene Colan penciler. Yes. Oh my gosh, awesome. It's a great combination here. Got Wonder Woman starting off on her jet. How do you start off a Wonder Woman comic? I don't know. Maybe she can fight the Kraken. How's that sound? Like, look at this guy. This guy's attacking this ship. Pretty damn cool if you ask me. Flip it around. Oh yeah, look at that. That is fantastic. These are all Russians here getting nailed. She's like entangling him here. He grabs her. Great action to start your day off here. This is great. I remember grabbing these old comics back off the spinner racks back in the day. You never knew what you were gonna get. It felt like anything was possible in those days. And especially look at this. They're fighting the Kraken here. She's just going at it. Did you ever do this maze to get to the bubble gum? I love bubble gum. Oh, look at that. We're still fighting the Krakens. A few pages in, fighting this big beast. She comes up aboard. There you go. So what's happened in the backstory here is that Steve Trevor's in a coma. He may not survive. So Wonder Woman goes back to Themyscira to talk to Hippolyta and ask her if she can bring Steve Trevor to talk to her scientists there and see if some of the Amazon science could maybe save him. So they agree. Say, yeah, sure, bring him in. So goes back to her invisible plane. She meets up here with a couple of ladies. Edda, there's Edda, and she meets up with someone else here. Who could this be? Well, I don't know. This girl is very suspicious. She's very, very suspicious. I'm not sure who she's going to end up being, but we'll find out. Continuing on here, she's like, all right, let me go back and grab Steve. Now, here's where this girl says, oh, I'm sorry, Edda, can you just drop me off? I've got something else I've got to do. Okay, that's very suspicious. Who knows what'll happen there? Hostess Twinkies, yes, with Batman. Listen, if Batman's going to tell me to eat Hostess Twinkies, I'm going to eat them. So here we have Steve Trevor here. Now, he's been kidnapped by Dr. Psycho. Yes, that is his birth name, Dr. Psycho. Well, it's actually a long Greek name, but they've shortened it to Dr. Psycho. Now, this is not, it tells you that this is not the Dr. Psycho from the 40s. This is a new Dr. Psycho here. You get a little bit of a backstory for Dr. Psycho here. He was just like kind of a bigger-headed guy, short guy. People made fun of him. But he found this woman who he was able to use some sort of powers to get stuff through her. So he used her as a medium to do other like big supernatural things. So that was kind of an interesting take here. She unfortunately passes away, and the only other person he can find that he can manipulate using and use them as a medium is Steve Trevor. So that's why he's kidnapped Steve Trevor. Some great, look at very great psychotic here. Nice art over here with the panels. Little bit different panel arrangement. That's kind of neat. Even if you go back here, you can kind of see like this is a cool effect with the eyes and sort of the way that the hypnotism works here. His face is really cool here, nice and mangled. So that's cool. So that's the thing with him. And boom, Wonder Woman crashes through. Yes, look at that. Boom, crashes through. Dr. Psycho, you're going down. Boom, and she comes right in. Now check this out. Oh my gosh, we've got Captain Wonder. So Captain Wonder, so the way Captain Wonder works is that he, Dr. Psycho is able to probe Steve Trevor's mind to see sort of an idealized form of Steve Trevor, so how he sees himself, but he's mixing Wonder Woman and what he thinks of Wonder Woman. So of course Steve thinks Wonder Woman is just like the strongest girl ever. So he has the strength that he believes Wonder Woman has, which is actually more than the real Wonder Woman actually has. This is a great fight here with Wonder Woman and Steve. And Wonder Woman here is trying to pull her punches. And she's like, well, I don't want to hurt Steve too much. And, you know, it's kind of cool. Look at this. He's just beating the crap out of her. Like, this is crazy. Wonder Woman can go fisticuffs with anybody. I think this costume is a bit goofy, but I kind of love it for the sheer goofiness of it. It is sort of the male version of Wonder Woman, but you know, I mean, sure, the classic red and blue is cool. I'm okay with it. I'm not sure if he has the stars on the side. That's kind of fun. But Wonder Woman's holding back because it is still Steve Trevor, like it looks like him. So she's not exactly sure if she can just go right ahead and like just beat the crap out of him or whatever. So she's a bit nervous about that. And then she does get a knockout blow in, and oh my gosh, the Silver Swan has come to kill you, smashing through. So that concludes the Wonder Woman portion of this comic. I thought it was great. I absolutely love these kind of classic Volume 1 pre-crisis Wonder Woman stories. Some of them are kooky, some of them are really fun. I love when she's fighting creatures and that kind of a thing. That always felt really good for Wonder Woman. I know some of these modern ones don't have that as much, and I think that's a bit of a downfall or a downgrade. I like Wonder Woman fighting, like, look, you got a Kraken right away. Like, how cool is that? This is just such a nice fun story. It's really neat. So it continues into the next one. I can show you a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time on the Huntress here, but this is a Huntress story with this crime lord guy who actually looks pretty damn cool. So he captures Huntress. This is actually pretty crazy. He's bound her up and she's beat up pretty good. Found that to be a little bit a bit harsh here. Now he actually breaks the chains and lets her go for some reason. Look at this. He cuts her on the neck. That is crazy. Look at this. I don't think they'd show any of this today. There'd be two people would be like, "Oh, it's brutality against women or something." But I mean, what do you want, man? This guy's a bastard. You're really on Huntress's side, though. You definitely want her to beat the crap out of this guy. So she gets her costume here. This is your classic Huntress costume, and he knows her identity, by the way, as well. Then you have a great 2-page here where she's fighting this guy. He throws like this mace at her, which is kind of neat. And then boom, yeah, to be continued in the next one. So there you have it. That is your Wonder Woman issue 289. Let me know what you thought of this one in the comments below, and check out the Wonder Woman playlist. That's it, guys. Until next time.